Hey everybody, so here is a part 3, but technically a 1 of homemade curly fries, because these ones I'm going to bake. And these little mushrooms are going to get baked too. Aren't they cute? They are actually potatoes shaped like mushrooms from making curly fries. So they're getting done too. So this step here, we are going to flip this around. So, you got your spices. You want to spice up your stuff. But first, you want to coat it with a little bit of oil for when it goes in the oven. So, got some olive oil. You're going to have to get more. That's okay. Just drizzle it a bit. Not a whole lot. You don't need a lot. Now, comes the fun part. And spice them however you want to spice them. Here I got some onion powder. Dun, 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 dun. I am not using anything spicy like a lot of the recipes call for. I am using seasoning salt because it's got that color behind it. I'm not using any chili peppers. I'm not using any cayenne pepper. That's garlic powder. Paprika. Paprika helps with color too. And we're just going to shake that all over that and make it so I have to mix it all anyways in a minute. So it doesn't really matter. Okay. And a little bit of pepper. Good enough. And a little bit of regular salt. Salt I always use pink Himalayan salt. If you do your own research, you will find regular table salt is dangerous for you. It contains glass in it. So unless you want to rip the crap out of your guts, you don't want to be using regular table salt. You can use pink Himalayan salt. You can use actual sea salt, but do not, I repeat, do not use regular table salt. It's not good for you. Hope you're learning stuff new with me. Now, we just mix all this up because we want to coat it all in the spices and everything. Look at that. Doesn't that look, it doesn't look good. Now we got to wash that guy off because he fell out. Oh, that sucks. One of my mushrooms fell out. That's okay, because I can wash them off. Now remember, when I say mushrooms, these actually aren't mushrooms. They're potatoes that look like mushrooms. And they're just really cool, and I'm going to eat them because I'm not wasting them. So, yeah. Now, he's powder dry again. He goes back in here. Let's try that again. Gotta mix them all in. Now, because I've already got something in the oven and it's still got 15 minutes to go, I'm just going to put the lid back on this guy and let them all sit in that. Oh, yay! Best part about cooking, you get the smell of all the goodness on your hands. It smells good. All right. Well, that worked out quite nicely. Okay, so this will be a part 2 of the homemade curly fries for freezer and the homemade curly fries in general, because my water is boiling for the curly fries. So the ones that I'm not making tonight, and I'm only doing for the oven or for the freezer, we're going to give those guys a shake because it doesn't really matter because they're going back in water. Now these guys are being done for 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. And we'll get that timer set right now. Timer 5:00. Start. Okay. 5 minutes. That's all you're doing this for. You don't want to cook them. You just want to basically parboil them, in a sense, so that they're able to be frozen safely, however you choose to, and you'll get to season them before you freeze them, too. So that's good, too. Okay, so those are my oven ones for tonight. now let's get me this guy here. Have all kinds of handy dandy tools. I'm just going to mix that up so it starts boiling again. Because we only want to do them for 5 minutes. I think I'll wait till the water starts boiling before I start timing it. Because it's not boiling yet. So yeah, this is part 2. The boiling of the freezer potatoes. So here we go. Not boiling yet, so I don't want to start the timer until they're actually boiling, because it seems kind of pointless when the idea is to boil them for 5 minutes and the water's not boiling because I've added the potatoes. Here we go. Just a bit of cleanup. I always try to clean up as I go along. It doesn't always happen. Okay. So speaking of which, seasoning salt. Back in there. Paprika. Back in there. That guy goes there. Did not use that. And I'm putting everything away. I'm going to have to pull it out again. That was kind of silly, right? That's what happens when you actually try to clean up after yourself immediately. You tend to forget you need the stuff again. That's okay, though. All right. Back out. Here we go. Okay. Everything I'm using is back out. Good enough. Okay. Come on, hot water. Boil. I want these to boil. I can. Where did I put his lid? He had a lid. Did I not wash it? Oh, I didn't wash it, so I'm not using it. Okay, well, when this starts boiling, 5 minutes. When it starts boiling, then you got 5 minutes. And then you take it off and strain it out and get it ready for being seasoned to be put in freezer bags once it's cooled.